artist C. Claus Winkler. Yeah, this is another of those paper pieces, paper paintings. I thought in 2013 they were ready or finished. Ego invested, and then I started painting on the back sides or signing them on the back sides a year later. And then over the years they have grown from two sides. And the aim was like experimenting new things, so I can be more loose, more free, more or less outcome dependent, more experienced when it comes to like the real paintings. Because this is like from 2010, 11, and it's kind of like conservative in the way I painted it. And here you can see I'm on purpose mixing techniques which not really make sense, because technically I can do everything with a spray can, and then maybe with a little bit of help of markers. But to make it more complicated on purpose, here you can see spray can, airbrush, lacing with another airbrush, like these little dots fading over, then painting again with like acrylics, doing it in a very rough way, mixing certain colors in the same acrylics. This is like paint for like outside walls, not even like studio or academy quality acrylic paint for indoors. Airbrush again, brushes, painting with fingers, everything. Leaving parts here that is just sketches. Probably I thought when I started this painting, I'm above still painting my my small letters. This is like the small A, another small A, and a squeezed another small A. But over the years, I was like, okay, fuck it, and so still I'm painting my letters in an abstract way or in a stylized way. Here I taped a little bit. You can see this here. Probably I will make parts of the tape off, so I have like different layers. I like this like kind of like work atmosphere, rough, rugged aesthetic. Why I'm liking this? In a video before, I was showing you a childhood toy which appeared and the stuff from my parents. And here you see also this is like rough, rugged, and even the car itself has this work B-Wing Star Wars bomber. It doesn't have to be beautiful, but practicality, power, and function over aesthetics, kind of like aesthetic. Here's like the figure and here's like the motor and stuff. And I remember later in childhood to have an appearance for this like unusual non-sports car, everything must be super slick, stubborn, functional, odd-looking, functional vehicles, being at airports, firefighter cars, certain special trucks or special vehicles or ships or military cars or all those like night fight bombers or from Germany and stuff like that. And and this goes with probably my self picture, because Claus means also like fuck it, just think what you think about me. I'm doing it my way. I'm doing this. Fuck this shit. Like I'm going in, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing it. This is like this rough energy is in the name. Even though the word Fisher Price is hidden the C from Claus. Anyway, so yeah. Anything comes from anything or from something. Here's some oil paint and spray paint. Here another tape. This is green is from roller paint. This is Seak's Future Green. Here some airbrush. Yeah, also painting in ways which probably a graffiti writer or the graffiti scene in that time or maybe 10 years earlier would have said it's not aesthetically or anything, fuck it. I did it like in all kinds of direction. I'm trying to on purpose painting in a different way. I'm trying to, or not trying, but it's trying, and it also has this maybe trying low confidence vibe. Um, well, yeah, it depends, but yeah, because I could also like in my style was already 10 years before I did that perfect. There's like one large painting canvas from like 2001, or from that exhibition at in Germany and at the Kunstverein 6811, like 6811 here in Cologne, where I had my solo show, my second. And that was already like on a level which was more sophisticated than this. Yeah, so like this is like when you have like you already peaked, there's always a danger of self-destruction or deconstruction. And I'm trying to kind of like do it in a constructive way and mixing certain things to grow as a painter, also to yeah, fight against this labeling. Oh, this is graffiti, blah blah blah. Like come up with like all kinds of things, and then learn like, for example, that oil has its beauty. This is like oil painting. It's beautiful. It's totally different vibe than acrylics. So this means like anything is possible. Jetzt means now. Ist means to love. Is, like racist. It's not someone who hates races but loves his own race. Ist is like love. I learned this from HT. A quote from him in my house. Alles means everything. Interestingly, that in the word alles is like the LES from less inside. So, yeah. Möglich means possible. Yeah. So, and I mixed it with like sketch versions of my Seak A. Here I signed it in 2013. I thought the first time this is finished. All this, for example, yellow oil paint and the stripes, and this came up later. In the beginning, it was mostly just this lettering and that's it. And then I signed it and thought in my grandiosity, no, it's not grandiosity, but I thought it's already ready and finished. Here was crayons, and then later all this came, and then this came. So this is how it grows. And here this has like some kind of like rotten apple, or like falling down, how do you call that, fruits, like from those like apples, and like late autumn kind of aesthetic. Like it can have any aesthetic. Yeah, and it's still work in progress, as you can imagine. In terms of there's also lots of, or enough things you can interpret as vulva in terms of. This is always tricky when I paint like my Seak style or my forms. It can look like a phallus. So where's like the female origin, or where's the, you have to look for it and seek and go on the journey, and yeah.